Hey everyone, welcome to the first episode of From Zero to Launch, where we take you behind the scenes of building a tech startup from scratch. In this series, we're going to show you everything the highs, the lows, and everything in between as we work toward launching our own tech product. No fluff, no shortcuts, just the real deal. Whether you're thinking of starting your own business or just curious about how a startup really works, you're in the right place. Every startup begins with an idea, but how do you know if it's the right idea? Today, we're diving into how to come up with a solid concept and validate it before you invest your time and money. Cut to shots of brainstorming, mind mapping, and discussions between team members. First, we started with brainstorming. Anything from solving small day to day problems to thinking about industry changing technologies. Here's what our team came up with. Then came the hard part validation. This is where we needed to talk to real people. We interviewed potential users, reached out to industry experts, and used online surveys to figure out which idea actually solved a problem people cared about. Pro tip: it's super tempting to fall in love with your idea, but be prepared to pivot based on the feedback you get. Listen more than you talk. Chapter 2: Building the team. Next up, finding the right team. Building a startup isn't a solo journey, and we needed to assemble a small but capable crew to bring this idea to life. Meet the team, a group of passionate designers, developers, marketers, and visionaries ready to take on the world. Each of us brings something unique to the table, but together, we're a force. When building a startup team, don't just look for skills, look for chemistry. You'll be spending long hours together, so it's important that everyone gels well. Chapter 3. Now it's time to roll up our sleeves and start building. This is where the concept becomes reality, but we're not building the whole product just yet. We're starting with an MVP, or minimum viable product. The MVP is the stripped down version of the product that solves the core problem. No fancy features yet, just the basics to test out our assumptions. Fun fact: it's better to release something ugly that works than spend too long making it perfect. You'll always have time to improve after launch. Getting ready for launch. So, we've got the idea, we've got the team, and we've got the MVP. What's next? Preparing for launch. That means building buzz, creating a marketing plan, and getting early users to test it out. This phase is crucial. You want people to know your product is coming. So we're working on building a landing page, setting up our social media accounts, and reaching out to influencers to create some hype. We're also making sure our product is rock solid. User feedback at this stage is like gold. It helps us fine-tune the experience before we go live. So that's it for today's episode of From Zero to Launch. In the next episode, we'll dive into marketing strategies, early user feedback, and the final tweaks before the big day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next steps in our journey. Have any questions about building a startup? Drop them in the comments and we'll answer them in future episodes. See you next time.